Opinions and stories around the game we love, told by your favorite storytellers. Stay up to date with all things cricket. Subscribe to Cricbuzz's YouTube channel and press that bell icon now.
Let's nominate our Omnigel relief and recovery performer of the match, and that is, without a doubt, Jos Buttler. And yes, Omnigel, India's #1 pain recovery gel brand, not only gives quick relief but also recovery from pain. No dud for the fans of Rajasthan. And I say no dud with very unequivocally, because after that first game, they were feeling the pain. They were feeling the dud, having lost to Gujarat and then knowing that they need to have a second chance. They've taken that second chance, Ajay. Butler's led them beautifully right from the start of the tournament.
Yeah, he's been the man who's been leading the side. I mean, not as a captain, but as a batsman, or every time they needed somebody. I mean, why wait till somebody needed? I mean, the starts that he's given, he's got 400s now, and from a #1 player in the world, as Michael once says, that's what you expect. And my favorite thing is once you get going, then you got to see the game through. And he's done that 4 times when he's got 100 and another 80 as well. So, and plus he's got a couple of zeros and low scores as well. It just shows that it's not just the total number of runs that you get. When you get those runs, what impact that it makes on the game, and he's made a huge impact throughout the season.
Couldn't ask for better timing.
He's taken the dard away from the fans.
Couldn't ask for better timing, Michael. First 7 games, 3 out of 400s he got early on. Then he went through a bit of a lean patch. Then he had a bit of a recovery kind of innings, and then saved his best for an eliminator.
Yeah, I mean, he's a big game player. He always has always done that. Since he's come into the England side, you always feel that there's a big game, a big moment. Butler generally provides that context of a real big innings. He always seems to be out there when the battle's on. He always seems to be there when there's a real tight issue. Today wasn't tight because it was so easy, but he's got the mentality to be able to cope with the situation, which gives Rajasthan such a great opportunity on Sunday, because when you've got that style of player in your side, it does rub off on other players. It just calms everyone down. Everyone believes that they can get over the line. But I've seen him play great for periods for England, but for the consistency levels in this year's IPL, under that pressure, under that spotlight, taking risks, which you have to in T20 cricket, to score over 800 runs, to get over 4 centuries, it's a remarkable return. If there was an auction next year, I'd love to know how much you'd go for.
And yes, as Michael mentioned, only the 3rd player in history to get past 800. Only 2 names ahead of him, Virat Kohli and David Warner. Ajay, so finish off on Butler's magnificence. 200 runs almost ahead of the 2nd place man in the race for the orange cap.
Yeah, he's been in a different league this year. I mean, it's just that, towards the end, he probably had a little flutter and didn't get runs in the last 3-4 games just before the knockout started. Otherwise, he probably would have crossed, Virat Kohli's 970, or maybe would have got close to that 1,000. It's amazing. I mean, just to have that kind of consistency. And out of those 800, 4 come in 4 innings. I mean, 400 plus runs. It just shows what quality player he is.
Yeah, and that is why, as we said, we were absolutely unanimous about the fact that indeed it was Jos Buttler who was our relief and recovery performer of the match, our Omnigel relief and recovery performer of the match. He ensured that there was absolutely no dud for Rajasthan fans.